Hi everyone, this is Corey from 10 Acre Woods, and I am doing my very first soaping video today. I'm going to be making a soap that I've never tried before, so we'll see how it comes out. And I'm using Nature's Garden Black Raspberry and Vanilla scent for it. And it's a goat's milk recipe, which I use local goat's milk from one of the farmers close to us. So let's get going. I have my lye water. My oils are all set. I'm using 6.4 ounces of castor oil, 16 ounces of coconut oil, 16 ounces of tallow, 22.4 ounces of olive oil, and 3.2 ounces of shea butter. And in my lye water I have my goat's milk and Tussa silk, and I also put in sugar and salt in my lye water. And you can see it's a nice color. It's just beautiful, I think. So we'll go ahead and add that. And I want this fairly thin because I'm going to be separating it out into 4 different colors, and the base is going to be white. So any of y'all that know me know that I have a penchant for collecting equipment. And although I have 7 of these stick blenders, this is my favorite. I think it does the best job. And I believe it's because it's open at the ends, but I don't know. I have another one that's open at the ends and it doesn't do as well, so I'm not real sure what the cause is, but okay. Now I'm going to separate these out into the 4 colors. Set this aside. And I don't know if you can see them or not, but there is pink Vibrance, green Vibrance, purple Vibrance, and those are all from Nurture Soap Supplies. This is activated charcoal, and then of course titanium dioxide. Now my base is going to be colored with the titanium dioxide, so that I'm going to have a white base, and then all the other colors are going to be accent colors. So, oh, I forgot to put the fragrance. We can't do that. Let's try this again. If you hear scratching on the door of my shop, my little Cocker Spaniel wants to come inside, and she's not allowed inside the shop, and that's her way of telling me that she thinks it's time for me to come out and play with her. There we go. That smells really good. Okay, let's try it again. Seemed to thicken it up a little bit more than I would have liked. So we'll see what happens. And I mix my colors with sweet almond oil that I use I keep in a squeeze bottle. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I keep it in a squeeze bottle so it's easier for me to use. And then I just mix my colors in with that. And these, I love these. These work so well. I get them at Walmart. They're like $1.69 each, and they're perfect for working in with the cups. You know, they get things out, and they're to me they're just perfect. Not enough for what I'm looking for. We were supposed to be doing a challenge this past week, a Valentine's, Your Sweetheart Valentine's Day challenge. And originally when I asked my husband, he said, oh yeah, no problem, I'll do it. Just don't film me. You know, you can film what I'm doing, but just don't film me. I was like, okay, you know, no problem with that. And, but then, you know, I kept saying to him, you know, when are we going to do the challenge? And he's like, I don't want to do that. You know, he said, you're the soap maker, you make the soap, and I'll just, you know, I'll help you any way I can, but you need to make the soap. So that was that. But, you know, he's so sweet doing other things. I mean, he came into the shop, he knew that I was having problems getting the beeswax down so that I could use it, you know, a little, because, you know, my recipes call for grams, and when your beeswax is in those huge blocks, it's really hard to grate it down just to get a few grams. And so he came in and he got all of my beeswax, and he took it and he shredded it down with one of my salad shooters. And, you know, of course that will forever and always be a beeswax, you know, salad shooter, but I don't care. That was just such a sweet thing to do, and because he knows I don't have a whole lot of strength. I have myalgic encephalitis, and there's no cure for it, and it causes a great deal of pain, and it takes your energy and your strength away from you, and it attacks one organ at a time until your body just shuts down, and there's no treatment for it, and there's no cure. So I decided in my little pea brain that I was going to live as much of a life as I could, and not worry about it, you know. I'm going to do whatever I can. So I don't think that's as green as I want. I'm going to need some more. Let's see. really, really green. Pop right out there. So anyway, that's why you will see me on Soaping 101, you know, some days and not on others, because some days are can't get out of bed and others I'm good, you know, so there we go. There's the green. There's the green I wanted. Okay. Yeah, it's really thickening up. I don't know if it's the fragrance. It probably is, because this is one of my regular recipes, and it's not a fast recipe at all, so it's probably the fragrance. I'm hoping that it'll be okay. It loosens up when you stir it, so it might be okay. Put these out of the way. And the last one I have is the white. And I'm hoping that I did enough of this, but if I didn't, I'll have to mix some more up. Out of the way. I'm a little tired today. I have been rendering venison tallow for like 4 days, and I'm just exhausted. I have a deal with our local wild game processor. He really likes my soap, and so he has decided to trade all the deer fat that he gets coming in from everybody for my soap. So being that this is hunting season, there's been a lot of it coming in. I actually have 2 of these going because one is not long enough for my mold, so I use 2. And in my diagram, the purple goes first. I tried to do everything out on my recipe. Let me show you. First, so that, you know, I know sort of what I'm doing, and I just sort of sketch it out, and then I put the colors and what I do and all of that. And then I hot glued clothespins to my walls of my shop so that you know, I can hang things up in front of me, like my recipes and things like that. So it's right in front of me, so I can look at it. And we'll do this one first. Then, aren't these cool? These are gear ties. And we're going to go in and go around and go around and go around and go around, come back out. Yeah, so anyway, these are gear ties that I bought off Amazon, and I bought them in all different colors. Can you see the mold? Yeah, there you go. I don't want too much black in this because I think black is overpowering to other colors, but I do want some. Okay, that's enough of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take these colors that were left over in the oil and just drizzle on top. I'm not a big fan of mess. So while I may be messy doing the soap, I try to clean it right up because it just makes me nuts. Okay, so the rest of this soap, is it thick enough? Yeah, thick enough. I'm one of those weird soapers. I like to get it all out because waste not, want not, you know? We try very hard in our lives, my husband and I, that if we do something or use something, we want to be able to use it all. We don't like wasting anything. I know that I should be continuing to wear my gloves, but I find I can't do embeds with gloves. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I just can't. So I invariably mess them up. So rather than messing them up, I take off my gloves. And then, because, you know, you never know when enough is enough, I'm doing a little iridescent glitter because you need glitter. I think everyone needs glitter in their lives. That's my personal opinion. Everyone needs a little bit of glitter. And let's see. I think that's good enough. What do you think? Well, and here you go. and I will cut this tomorrow and get a picture on there for you. Thanks. Bye-bye.